what the fuck?
Hey guys, so we took a mini break because, you know, these bitches is hookah fiends. And once they get a little liqueur, they need the hooks to match.
$1 bill, come get her.
And, you know, book Pretty Class Hookah, information in the bio. Anyways, okay. So back to our questions or whatever. So we talk about friendship, blah, 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 telling our stories. And if you guys can relate, you know, comment down below or, you know, whatever it may be. Okay. And so we're going to go into this and talk about, do you have limits and boundaries in your friendship? And what are they? And does it depend on your friend?
Can you elaborate, like, on what you mean? Like, give me an example. Because I was gonna say no.
I feel like I look like I'm sucking dick with this tip. Can I get a regular? Like,
she don't have a regular.
You already put your mouth on it. Yeah, you gotta eat it up.
Don't edit this.
Edit this out. Them teeth through.
No, not edit this out.
Cut.
Yeah.
Step back over. You got some strong molars. Keeping this. Yeah, let the people know.
Yeah, explain what you meant, please.
I'm gonna cut.
It is not. You better stop that shit.
I'm not good at smoking hookah, bitch.
But you was requesting it? I know. Okay, let's even just get into it. For your nigga, do you let all your friends follow your nigga or talk to your nigga? Be friends with your nigga?
I don't mind it, honestly.
Okay.
I actually like when my friends are cool with
Why you laugh?
guys.
It's the okay. If he follows you, which he most likely isn't, sure. But I don't know.
Because there's some friends that keep their nigga unlocked.
I don't like follow my friends, man. I don't know. That's just unless like she wanted me to be like on that level.
Like if you've met him, you're friends. Same thing like as you would follow or befriend like her other friends. Or do you not feel like it's the same thing?
I don't know.
Like when me, Bree introduced you to me. By that time we probably followed each other. We cool now, da 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 da. So now if you was her man, or say you was her bitch.
I feel like it depends how comfortable. I'm very comfortable with my partner, so I don't mind any of my friends adding him because I know the type of man that I have.
Okay.
But I feel like certain women, they kind of know in the back of their head
like
the potential their man has, or like, you know, my man ain't none of my friends' type, so y'all go ahead and add him.
If they are, if he is,
I'm comfortable with my man, and I know,
okay,
like his phone is my phone type shit too, so it's really not a big thing for me. But me, I don't go and add my friend's man.
There's some people that don't want their friends to even sit in the front seat with their man. What you? How you feeling about that?
You said how I feel about that?
Yeah.
Honestly, when I say I don't mind my friends being cool with my guy, it's more so like, feel me, like if I go out with you and my niggas there, like I expect us to be all cool.
But then your nigga and your friends should not be friends.
Friends to a certain extent, like oh hey sis type shit, but not like, you know, mad close. No. Yeah. But with the front seat situation, I don't mind it because I just feel like, to me, I don't want my nigga feeling like an Uber driver. So, feel me, if somebody gotta sit in the front seat, they gotta sit in the front seat. I don't really think anything of it. You know, I don't know. I just don't really think anything of it. Like, you can sit in the front seat, ain't nothing wrong with that. And I trust my friends enough to know that if they sit in the front seat of the car, they not gonna do nothing with my nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like my friends, I have to worry about shit like that with them.
Let me tell y'all a quick
It's just
story.
a fucking seat.
And I feel like, I was gonna say, this made me understand where women are coming from with this situation, but I think that the man is the problem. It's not necessarily the friend. I went out with my homegirls one night. Great night. We had a phenomenal night. And she invited her friends from school, right? Mm-hmm. And it was a man, it was a woman. They have a child together. Fuck, I probably shouldn't disclose all that. They have a child together. They were together at the moment from what I understood. We get in the car now. She's in the front seat. He's driving. Me and my homegirl are in the back. And he's like caressing my arm from in the front seat. Like, I'm sitting in the back of his seat, in the back, and he's caressing my arm, right? So now he's dropping me off.
He's driving?
Yeah.
So he's driving like this?
Yeah.
And she's in the front next to him?
Yeah.
She letting him reach that far back?
I don't know if she was too intoxicated. I'm not sure what was going on. But yeah, that was going on. So now we get to my house and all of a sudden he got to pee. So I turned to my homegirl in the back. I said, come with me. Like, come inside with me. He go into the bathroom or whatever, and I go downstairs into like my basement area. Who's strolling down into the basement?
What?
I thought you had to pee.
But weird, no.
I thought you had to pee. But that situation really made me realize, like, bro, your baby mother, your girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, she was in the spot with us. She's in the car with you. Now you're in my house and she's outside waiting in the car. You don't have no respect for her.
Some niggas just disrespectful like that. Well, you know the type of nigga you got, though. Well, you should know.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they be doing shit like that in secret. Niggas is sneaky.
And I think that's probably where it's coming from. But if you don't trust your man, maybe that's not somebody that you should be.
Men are sneaky, but also for the friend to indulge in it, that means she's sneaky as well.
I've also heard, like, stories of women claiming
plotting
that
on men.
Right.
Plotting on your boyfriend, plotting on the minute y'all have an issue.
Yeah.
You have them on social media and they know when y'all are going through problems, so they'll like his picture or swipe up and reply to his stories. All those things is weird. You're planting a seed of what do you think is gonna happen here. But me personally, I want people to be cool with my significant other. I like when I can get up and my friends could talk to my boyfriend still and have a nice conversation. Yeah, exactly. Like, I want that to, I don't want no stiff man not talking to my friends. Like,
I don't like when my friends don't like my nigga. I don't like my nigga don't like my friend.
Yeah, I want a vibey boyfriend. I want a vibey significant other. He could speak to everybody, be cool, everybody in his boundaries. Like, you're not going to be dancing on him. Right?
And I also just feel like
I had a friend who was okay with me dancing with her man, but I was like, girl, no.
Bro, my best friend is like that.
Yeah. And then the Caribbean culture's not so deep. Like,
no, but for me it's weird because we'll be in a party and my best friend's boyfriend will like try to dance with me. And I'm just like, no. Or if like, let's say I start dancing on someone and I don't realize who I'm dancing on and I realize it's him. It feels weird to me because you know why? He's my best friend, nigga. I view him as like a bro in a sense. So it's like,
you can't dance with your bros.
I can, but it's a different type of bro. Feel me? It's a bro with a boundary.
That goes into another question I had. All right. Would you ever fuck your friends?
I have fucked a friend.
Wait, sorry.
Male or female
I
friends?
forgot who I was speaking
Male
to.
or female friends?
Either or.
I would definitely fuck my female friends. There's a few. But
do you feel like you can maintain
like
a friendship
like
with somebody that you have sex with?
Yeah. I'm completely friends with an ex right now. And
like, it's
regular friends.
Technically platonic, but occasional intimacy.
So I have a story.
No.
Because this is exactly what you're explaining. This is my story. So I had a friend, right? We both had chemistry, but we were just always remaining as friends. And we fucked, and you feel me? Like, it was good, and we started fucking frequently. And then it was a point in time.
Fucking frequently.
It was a point in time where he started kind of like it was a point in time where he started kind of being a little like romantic and cuddly and like bae with me. And that shit lasted for like a day. And then after that, like, let's say we fucked again, like down the line, like it just went back to being friends. And I was so confused because I'm just like, because I know I like you.
Where is this coming from?
I know I like you. I know you like me. So it's like, are we gonna be friends or are we actually working on something, you know? And down the line, I don't know, like I ended up being hurt because I realized that we was never gonna really be anything serious. And he was always but I would see him be serious with other
and it's
females,
because of the dynamic y'all had.
Yeah, and it's just like, but the type of friends we were, it was just like,
you thought,
like, we would tell each other everything type shit. Like, we had a really good bond, so I didn't see a reason as to why we couldn't build from being friends.
Sometimes when people don't see you on that level
as a friendship and then go into more, you know. But
when men don't see you on that level, they just don't see you on that level, and they'll pick every woman around you but you sometimes because they just don't see you on that level, and that's why you gotta demand shit from a man from the first, you know, because sometimes when you expect it to build up to something, it doesn't, because that's never what they had in their mind. So they like, what? Now she want this? Nah, I'm straight. and they have a whole nother woman that they'd rather do it for.
I don't feel like I could fuck a friend and we could continue to be friends.
False.
Because
I think so.
I don't think I could do it.
I really think so because once, can y'all stop?
What y'all fucked or something?
No way. Wait a minute.
Like,
Wait a minute.
I need something a little different from hookah. I need a blunt now because what's going on?
Wait a minute. Go ahead. Take it.
Once I'm done fucking somebody, I'm done fucking somebody. So I could definitely be your friend.
My
and done with that
homegirl. Okay, so my best friend, we've probably been friends for like over 15 years. And my homegirl that I've been friends with for over a decade, we have engaged in sexual.
With women, it's different.
No,
though. I
they
feel like I
have
could
that?
really turn that off
No.
sometimes.
No.
No, it just be
I
they feelings.
I think that we went through a situation where it was just like the person was expressing to me that they wanted more, and in my head I just don't understand how you could want more when we're such good friends. Like, you are going to sit here and jeopardize this friendship and make it weird in the trio, or make it weird period. Like, I wasn't understanding like where they thought that this was gonna work. And I feel like we worked better as friends, but we had to cut out that aspect of it because it just...
If you want to make it work.
Yeah.
Because that's how things get messy.
But I love her. That's my homegirl.
That just
crazy.
reminded me too, though. Like I said, with the guy that I was talking about, that
Yo! Sorry.
With the guy that like
She don't do that to
that was my
nobody,
friend and I fucked, right? It was like he was giving me mixed signals, because 1 minute we're friends, 1 minute you're kind of being lovey-dovey, and then you know how we stopped being friends. He found out something about me that had to do with like another nigga, like something really serious, and I guess, and mind you, I tell him everything, so I didn't think he would feel away. He felt away about it, and we stopped being friends.
He's a bitch.
Like,
He didn't want to take you seriously,
but it was.
From the
That's what I'm saying. Why are you concerned about me and another nigga if you didn't want to take me seriously and we're friends, right? So that's what I'm saying.
Maybe he was waiting for you to make the move.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I feel like it's possible, and I feel like too many times, like, I don't know, like,
She said that his actions towards her was inconsistent.
Very.
So
I think
he
it
was
depends
never
on the
that type of
situation,
time.
right?
And he was probably looking for something to be like, yeah, this is why we never made it there.
That's a good point.
Because I definitely had a man like that in my life. Where, like, the first thing I did wrong, he was like, and this is why I can't see myself. No, you can't even open yourself up to that thought regardless. So, it ain't
don't
me.
even blame it on
It
me.
ain't me. You aren't available in your heart to even do that.
This shit busted.
I feel like I feel like it's possible for you to like separate sex and your friendship. It depends though, because I think deep down, I think a lot of times the problem is too like,
Sorry.
are you having sex
Right.
with your friend, or are you having sex with somebody that you like?
I feel like with a friend though, you have to like them. You have to.
I wasn't really looking this way. You just looked at me. It wasn't even like that.
I feel like you have to like your friend to want to have sex with them. Like, something has to be there.
I think sometimes it's dead about physical attraction. Okay, now there's two. I feel like, say there was a moment in which you did like each other, but like it's past, and you can still have consensual vibey intercourse.
And that's what the fuck.
And just let it be that.
Then shit.
I don't know. I feel like one person is always gonna be like, even if it's just
Gonna want more.
even if it's just
Mhm.
a little bit more, like one person is gonna be more into the other person romantically.
I feel like you
That's
have
a
to
fact.
talk about it though.
That's a
Like
fact.
you gotta be like, you know, like, bro, you're really my man's, and I
But
just
that
really like
does
doing
not
this
change
activity
their
with you.
feelings.
But I think a lot of times too, like sometimes, not to say like that's in every situation. I think sometimes some people are told a dream. Like, I don't know, like certain levels of intimacy that you have to communicate just can't happen. Like if you're the type of person, and you know your friend too. If you know your friend, don't be cuddling after the sesh. That's OD. Because now you know your friend, and you know that they're gonna take that to be a lot more intimacy and a lot more feelings involved and shit like that. But you know, if it's y'all do the boop, and you pack it up, you know, see you later, bro, or see you later, sis.
Okay, but I just feel like just to cancel it out of the equation altogether, you need to be having sex with someone else. You don't need to have sex with your friends. If
I
they're
don't
a
know.
friend, that is a boundary that you're crossing.
Do you not consider before your boyfriend is your boyfriend or your girlfriend is your girlfriend? That's not your friend.
Come on, let's not. It's two completely different things.
No.
It's two completely different things.
Nah. Before I got in any relationship, I've been into relationships. Let's not even stretch it. Before that was my person. That was my friend.
Okay, but you have friendships that are solidified friendships. Like you guys have been friends for however long you've been friends. And then now it's like, okay, there's a little sexual tension or sexual attraction. You act on it when you should not be acting on it. I feel like it's completely different. Like you can tell the difference between those scenarios where you start off as friends, like, you know, building whatever.
So why did you do it?
It was
For
all. It
you
was
to
no.
say that.
It was always flirtation there. Like even the first time we met in person, like it was flirtatious.
So you acted on something that you weren't supposed to. Why?
Once, I don't know.
Would you do it again?
No,
If she wasn't into her feelings, you wouldn't do it again.
no. I'm really trying to like. I don't think that people
Trying is
should
the
have sex
problem.
with their friends.
Trying is what you just said. You want to do it, but you're trying not to.
No,
do it.
I don't want to do
That's
it.
not what I mean. But like, you feel like, you know, like you made your peace with the situation. You realize it's not necessary. Da 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 da. But if she had no feelings in it, y'all would still be bumping, you know, bumping, booms.
Bro. I don't know. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
That's fair. Would you ever talk to somebody that your friend used to talk to?
This is a fucking controversial ass topic.
It depends what was the level that they was. It depends on the level that they used to talk to that person on. Like if you guys did anything, then I'm personally good off that person because I'm just gonna imagine the things that y'all did every time.
So if they have sex, you're not.
Yeah.
Have sex.
For me, no, I wouldn't talk
Even
to
if it was 3 years ago.
Oh, wait, I wouldn't talk to someone that my friend spoke to. I just don't think that's right. Like, what? I have?
I'm gonna cut it out.
No,
I'm gonna cut
no.
my face out.
No. Did that or something?
Yeah.
Who? But
Nothing.
I don't really think that count.
His penis was in her vagina hole.
They didn't talk.
Bro, he fucked her or not?
That's true.
I think that you should have left that shit in there. I'm just mad you named
It was
because that was a real moment.
it was mad.
I was
Like,
with
And let her. And
it
no,
was
and let her.
it was mad long ago. Like, and he like, and I told him that I didn't really feel comfortable about it, and he was like, "Nah, it was really nothing." Like,
To
for
you.
me, we just did that one time, and we never spoke. And I spoke to her about it as well, and she was like, "Yeah, like I don't like fuck with
Because
him
you
or
know she don't
anything."
care about shit like that.
Yeah, but so
It depends on your values. If you value fucking somebody that your friend fucked, you're not gonna fuck them. Or you're not gonna even tell them, nah, bro, don't do that.
But okay, well, I would say like, cause with
bleep. Go ahead.
with him, like, I feel like even like I found that out after like we had already kind of started talking. If that made sense, I didn't know.
You didn't have to finish it.
I know, but I'm saying like I didn't really know. So we kind of was already like in too deep and vibing when I realized, and then when I confronted her about it, she didn't care, he didn't care. But I'm saying like knowingly, like if
But did you care?
like
The way it happened,
the type of friend that she is to me, like I didn't really care. But if it was like you, I wouldn't do that. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, she's my friend, yes. No, I wouldn't do it to you. She was my friend, but it just wasn't like.
She wasn't that close of a friend to you.
Yeah,
For you to
I don't think that's
And then
fair.
the circumstances.
I think you would say that now, that she was not good of a friend. But then, bro, I don't know, like, that was your man's. Like, y'all was going out, she would call you. Da, da, da,
That's
da.
the thing, though. We only like it would look like that from the outside in, but it's just going to show like certain friends if we're going out. Me and was not really that close. Like she didn't know my business like that. The only reason why like it seemed like we were so close is because we started working together. So I had to be around her every single day. You know what I'm trying to say? So it was really only like when we wanted to go out and shit, like when I would really hang out with her. But I didn't really consider her, like, yes, I consider her as a friend, but not someone that I speak to about my issues, that knows certain, you know, like, it just wasn't that type of friend.
It wasn't that deep.
It wasn't that deep to me. But if it's somebody that, like, I really fuck with or whatever, and I know prior that you fuck with someone, I'm not gonna fuck with that person. I'm not gonna feel like I have it in me because it just feels wrong. In that scenario, I didn't know, and I found out while me and the person was already kind of vibing, so it was kind of hard to, you know, go back from
I'm
it.
hearing what you're saying, but I just have a completely different view on the situation. I personally feel like, who are you to feel like you're entitled to somebody as if they're property?
Yeah.
Like,
just because you fucked with them, why does that mean
I think that it's not fit, and people need to say what it is and be honest with your feelings. I feel like there is nobody that I have had sex with, I've been in a relationship with, and I've been in long-term relationships, like 3-year, 4-year relationships. There's nobody that my friends can go out and have sex with right now or date right now, and I would feel away. I don't give a fuck about those men.
They're wild.
I don't give a fuck about those men.
Certain people are
wild. I don't give a fuck about those men.
Certain people are all limits.
But I'm just saying, I literally don't give a fuck about those men. I don't care about those men.
Breed.
I think that if you care about them, if there is still some unfinished business, unfinished feelings or whatever, I think that's the only way that you care. And it's okay to say that, and it's okay to feel that. And as a friend, it's either you're going to listen to your friend and take that into consideration, or you're not. And that's just
But let me flip the script though, because niggas be doing that. Niggas, it be so different
so
when
niggas
because they look
bitch.
Because men look at it as like, yo, bro, pussy is pussy and this and that, and that's how they, yo, if you can back my bitch, you can have. That's the kind of mindset. And sometimes they be hurt. Sometimes they be hurt, and they be sitting down trying to put up that front because they don't want to look like they going hard over pussy or some shit like that. They do be hurt, trust me, but they try to put up that front. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Quavo was in his bag when he found out.
I just feel like I'm not gonna stop somebody. If that's your soulmate, I'm not gonna stop you from finding your soulmate. It didn't work out with me, maybe it'll work out with them. To each his own. That's your business. Do whatever you gotta do. I don't know.
It's done. God fucked up already when they let them be with me.
I don't think it's about unfinished feelings or business towards that person, but I'm gonna be like, damn, this person had my shit in their mouth, I had they shit in my mouth, and it's like there's all these people in the world. You could try to like build a genuine connection. There's so much different people.
But even the guy that's your boyfriend right now, like, he's been with other people. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like that standpoint is just like, it doesn't really make sense to me. Like, say what it is.
But it's like, do you want somebody that's in your circle? Because I don't call everybody a friend. So if I'm calling you a friend and you go and sit down and would like to deal with somebody that I used to deal with, it is a little off-putting to me because it's like, dang, like I said, I think this world is, we're not from Memphis. I don't know. What's a small town? We from Pittsburgh. I don't know, Utah. We ain't in no small state. We ain't in no small city. We have thousands of people at our fingertips. We can go to a bar tonight and meet somebody tonight. So it's like,
what if that person is their soulmate? You're gonna stop.
Most likely not
finding their soulmate.
Most likely,
I think it's situational. I think it's situational, but like, it also depends, like,
because most likely if I'm not with that person, there's some fucked up shit behind it.
That is one, and then two, it's like, all right, say now you're in a relationship with that person, and then me and that person, we just didn't work out, and then y'all get into a relationship. You was watching me with that nigga.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
At this point, I'm thinking that what point was it for you that you decided that you were attracted to them or you wanted to make this move?
But I feel like no, situations do not, and y'all know situations don't go like that all the time. And I feel like this is where it comes in that people be acting dense. Like, it could be a situation where, yeah, you were around this person or whatever the case may be, you had no feelings for them, whatever I'm just saying hypothetical crazy ass
I'm actually going to expound on this.
You know? Like, just a hypothetical crazy ass scenario. Mm-hmm. And one day you get set up on a blind date or whatever the case may be. And let's say there's no faces, you can't see. Love is blind. Mm-hmm. You can't see who the person is. And you fall in love with them based on conversations or whatever the case may be. And they come out the pod and this is your homegirl's ex. You didn't mean to fall in love with your homegirl's ex. It just happened. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like
a specific scenario.
But that's how crazy things happen. I feel like people don't think about things in that light because they're thinking about their own feelings and their own emotions. If
I'm
you
talking
want
about
your friends
intentional
to be,
situations, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm talking about intentional situations. I'm going to name drop because I'm going to bleep it. So, I've been in a relationship. Anybody that's my man's has
You
no.
know,
That's not even the point. Whether I'm over him or not. Say I'm over him. I could be over him in whatever amount of time it takes. There was a point in time, me and that man was together. You didn't even know him until I introduced you to him. You know at that time, me and that nigga was planning life together. Then you mean to tell me, I know you watched that nigga. When you met him, you said, oh, that nigga look good. I would then fuck with him. You're wildin'. You're wildin'. you again.
And
I
that's
will never
fair.
trust you again.
And that's
Because then
fair.
that's equivalent to your friends being like, oh, I like this toy that she has. I want it.
I'm gonna take it.
I want it. And I don't even respect
But you know that
that's
you
your
can't have it right now because that's her favorite
and you're gonna
toy.
take
so
the
you're
toy
gonna wait.
when I'm done with the toy. Bro, that's mad weird.
That's fair, but I also people are not your property. That man is not your property. He is allowed
Yes,
to
but
go
it
out.
Yeah. But I'm
And
also,
okay, let me just
The feelings are
preface
also
this by
fair.
saying that I've never dealt with any of my friends' exes. I don't see myself dealing
nigga
with
said,
any
let
of
me
my
clarify
friends'
for the
exes.
media.
But I just feel like this is a situation where I love to play devil's advocate because I don't think that people see it in a way that
Yeah.
they should. You
You
know,
don't think about it
it's
the way
not
that-
always black and white, and people are not property. Like, and a lot of the times, I feel like the situation is you don't want to see your friend with that person because it's a possibility that that person may treat them better than they treated you, and you don't want to experience that.
For
I
me,
don't think
it's
that's the
just,
whole
it's
thing,
weird.
but-
Not-
Hard to
definitely
see
not the
my
whole
friend
thing,
with
but part of
somebody
it.
that I was really in love with.
But
Like,
again,
you
these
can't
are-
bring them around me.
these
We're not
are
gonna be able to have those
emotions.
copacetic hangouts and stuff.
But these
like,
are emotions. You're thinking about it from an emotional standpoint versus a logical standpoint.
But I'm
And
an
again, these
emotional
feelings
being.
are fair. Like, it's fair for you to feel that way, but call it what it is.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Some niggas that I fucked with, I own them niggas. They're mine. If you talk to them and you're my friend, you're done.
Now
But-
it's different when your
No,
friend had
sorry.
talked to mad niggas,
Yeah.
and then every nigga she want to be like, but I used to talk to him. But I'm like,
Yeah.
girl,
I was like
you
that.
talked to him
No,
for
I
a
was
week.
like that.
You talked to Malik for a
That was
week,
weird.
bro.
Literally.
No, I know people like that. They'll talk to a nigga, they just playing with that nigga. They don't even fuck with him for real. Some bitches like to just play with niggas and then they just be like, nah, like that's don't talk to him. Bro, you're not even checking that nigga for I'm talking about niggas that you taking for real. Bro, if you just playing with a nigga, alright, cool. Maybe even, you know, like y'all just did a little two thing, because you also have to realize too, remember like what your friends value. If your friends value sex and they have sex with that person, leave it alone.
But where does self-control come in? Like, let's say you know the same scenario, the guy that you were dealing with for a while, and one of your good friends, I don't know, like whatever the fuck happened, and they decide to start hanging out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they know how you feel about the situation. They know how you would feel about the situation. Where does it come in that, okay, maybe you guys gravitated towards each other, but when do you have self-control? And I know for a fact it's so many people that's been in this situation. When do you have the self-control to sit back like, my friend wouldn't like this, I'm not going to hurt my friend and do this?
Before you even have the audacity to engage in conversation behind my back.
And it's always behind the back.
That's the problem.
But would you respect it more if they came in your face and said, hey, I think I like him, I want
At
to
least
go on
let
a
me
How
date?
did
know
you get to that
and
point?
feel-
No, how did you get there? How did you get there?
Like, you've been eyeing him.
How did you get there? How did you get there? We're grown now. You feel me? We're not in school no more. It was like, oh my gosh. she's
I
mad
saw
cute.
him in the hallway.
I got a
Like,
crush
you
on
had
him.
to. How did you?
Absolutely
come
not.
across
We're
him?
at this
You
big
came
age
across him because of
where
me.
we're trying to build real relationships. You have to have conversations with people before you even be like,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This ain't
They
no
were
fuck
texting.
shit.
In the scenario, they were texting.
absolutely not. Why the
Why
fuck
did you
text
text in the
him?
first
Why would
You're
you- yeah.
valid.
Okay, yeah.
valid.
Knowing the significance of
That nigga was the love of my life and you're texting him?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
done.
I had a friend that was very, very.
No, meaning to say, like, in that situation, just like, no, in that specific situation, like, bro, we was together. You knew everything that was going on. You saw what was going on. And especially for
It's even
people.
worse when you vented to that person about them. too.
Bro,
Like,
That,
you're
I just came
nuts.
to another realization. I think a lot of the
lip
times
trembling.
it's a lot of like hurt in the situation too. So why would you do that to me? Why would
Yeah,
you
you
bring back up
complaining
that?
all
Why
the
would you
time.
bring back up
Most
that
of,
hurt?
like I said, most of the time when I'm done with somebody, it didn't just be like, all right, we're
Yeah.
just not
It
working.
ended
No,
badly.
it ended fucked up.
I don't know.
You
I just
fucked
look
me
at
over.
it like
You started fucking with somebody else. You
I
wasn't
just look at
treating
it
me
like
right.
you
It
know
was
what I
fucked
went
up.
through. If you want to go ahead and put yourself through that, I don't give a fuck by all means.
It's crazy because, like, I've kind of been in a similar situation to this where, like, a person that one of my friends was talking to, me and the person wasn't friends anymore. And the nigga was trying to talk to me. And I was dubbing him because I'm like, nah, like, you should talk to my friend type shit.
Same situation.
Like,
I'm sorry. I just thought of something, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem.
You are the problem.
I'm about to air myself out right now, and I don't know if I want you to cut this out or not.
Okay.
But-
Maybe no like that.
I was dating this guy. We were on and off together for like 3 years or whatever, right? He was cheating on me. Wasn't aware what was going on. The entire time he wasn't faithful in our relationship. I don't know when he was faithful, when he wasn't faithful. It was an abusive situation on both sides. Verbal abuse, physical abuse, all of that, right?
you been nigga?
Period.
Really?
Don't listen. That's how
bad
bad
bitch.
you black my eye, I'm black your eye. I'm fighting right back.
You
I-
hit niggas?
So it was a point in time
She was
where I was a
just be
very
getting hit.
angry person.
That's the thing, bro.
Yeah, I was a very
Some
angry
people really
person.
take you out your character, bro.
Yeah.
I was a very
like
angry
that.
person, and I try my best not to be that person anymore. But like, literally, he's calling me. It's things that I really don't like. Being called B word and being told SMD. You're gonna get punched in your mouth. There is no. I'm not talking about it.
Some men are
You can say
extremely
bitch and
disrespectful.
You know I can't say the last one.
Suck my dick?
Yes,
Why?
it's on the same level as the P word.
Pussy?
Oh God, stop.
Suck my pussy.
We can say all this.
But okay, back to the story. We
It's a
ended
very
up
good LOL, what the fuck?
after all the abuse, after all the cheating, like him not valuing me, him not treating me right. I left the relationship alone, right?
Period.
I left the relationship alone. Let's call that July 2022.
Bro, you
No,
pulling the fuck
2021.
out of that hookah.
July 2021, I left the relationship alone. I'm hanging out. My house is the hangout spot. I met him at the hangout spot. So, his homeboys be at the hangout spot.
Your house?
Yeah.
Where
So,
is this going?
so me and one of his homeboys, I'm cool with his homeboys, period. So, but me and one of them, it did not start off like that. It did not start off like that. It was super cool, super chill.
Come on, just tell us the
whatever.
tea. You dragging it.
And we
You know
be
the
having
tea.
sex. And
Who's having sex
we
with
be
who?
going on dates and
You and
stuff.
the homeboy?
Yes.
Woo!
And he probably was not talking about none of this shit.
But that's what I'm
I've
trying
done
to.
that by accident.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you didn't treat me right, and your
Accident is
homeboy
different on
wants
purpose.
to. Your homeboy wants
Yeah.
to, and he's doing it. You didn't
Doing
value
something
me.
by accident is doing different than doing something on purpose.
Yeah.
You didn't value me, and you didn't treat me right. I don't give a fuck about you. And yes, I'm dealing with your homeboy, and I love it here sometimes.
That's
Did you
different.
meet-
I get that though.
I don't
Did
think
you
it's
meet
different.
It's like
the
fuck
homeboy
you.
first. Who did you know first?
The nigga she was talking
The
to.
nigga.
But I knew the homeboy too. But I wasn't interested, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I wasn't interested in him
But was
in that
he
moment.
interested in you?
Probably.
That's where it comes trusting the
No.
homeboy. Like, he probably been thought you was
He-
a chocolate snack and probably been wanted to
Okay,
around
so-
you.
All of my family, like, hangs out there at this hangout spot, and he's expressed to me, like, I thought you were cute. I thought you were I thought your sister were cute. I thought your cousins was cute. Like, I thought you guys were just cute, but I didn't see you. Like, I wanted to have sex with you. You was mad skinny, like.
He did what he was supposed to.
Literally, like, he was just like, I wasn't interested in you, like
And then
that.
it grew.
And even one time we hung out, we went to the movies. It was very
Calm, cordial.
there was no like
Chemistry.
sexual tension, no nothing. So that's what I'm saying, a situation where it wasn't supposed to be like that, but that's how it ended up.
And what was the time frame between y'all ending it and you and him budding?
Me and the guy broke up 2021
But
but I'm just saying it because compared to what Amaya just explained, y'all would say that the friend was in the wrong because he violated his friend, and I personally don't think that, because you were not treating, like, how are you gonna sit here and try to have
It
ownership
depends
over
also
me
how
and be
the
mad
male
over something when you
feels.
weren't treating me right?
Like, we
he's-
are emotional
he's
beings that are
sick.
like, oh my god.
He's sick.
The friend is sick to his stomach, like sliding on the wall, crying, throwing up. But you didn't treat me right.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, that's fine. He didn't treat you right, but the nigga that you talk to, that's not his friend.
That's the situation, I guess.
Like, even though he didn't treat you
Yes.
right, a man can
But
still
you're in
like
a
love you,
different
just not give
Part
you
of the
what fuck you
situation,
need.
but he is not his friend.
Okay.
He is wrong. He is not his friend.
So he was supposed to just ignore his feelings and miss out on something
No.
that he
No.
wanted to do?
No, but he can still acknowledge that he was a bad friend.
I feel like I look at the situation different.
Ooh.
You was cheating on me the entire relationship, and you think that you got
Yeah, no grounds. Once you
No.
was cheating, you're nothing. Like,
no.
He don't have no grounds, but that's still not his friend. That's still not his man's. That's still not his man's, bro. You're still talking to somebody that I used to talk to.
Yeah.
That I was in a relationship with.
I'ma be real though, I don't feel like he has no room to be like, yo bro, why would you do it? Like,
He has
you
no
really
room
did not
to be
give a
mad.
fuck about that girl.
He has no room to be mad, but he's still not his friend.
It's just that ownership situation. He has a mental health issue.
And a lot of men, it's
and
about
it's
ego
just
and ownership. Like,
It's
oh,
ego and
like,
ownership.
yeah.
No, it's like it's two ways. Like, he has no right to be mad. Let's even say that he was never even mad. Let's say he was never even mad.
Y'all both being redheads is crazy to me.
Let's say that he was never mad. Still a bad friend. Still a bad friend. You ran down on somebody that he was in a relationship with. That was a long-term relationship. All other things aside, the mistreatment, da 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 da.
Yeah.
That was he still ran on his man. Girl,
But
bro.
that's our vision of it.
It's difficult.
Let's
for me
see
to
if the
see it
man
that
thinks
way.
that he's such a bad friend. Like, are they still friends?
It was a situation where he called my phone.
No.
The ex called my phone like, "Oh, you deal with one of my friends?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, "Is his name so and so and so?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, he got mad, and then he called him, and I guess they had a conversation about it. But his energy with me was completely different than his energy with the friend.
Yeah, because
Like, he was trying to curse me out, wind me up.
And then the friend is just like, yeah,
I'm
bro,
still mad
no
at
problem.
you, but I still love you, blah, 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 blah. But no, you don't. You're sick. Like, and it's okay to be sick.
He's sick about with you. He expects something different from you. Same thing too. It's not even just if my friend continued to talk to somebody I used to talk to. As my nigga, bro, you're talking to my friend. You're wildin'. I'm going to punch both of y'all in your mouth. You're crazy.
No, I think people just gotta grow up. You don't own anybody.
It's
And
not
they're
even
allowed
about
to-
owning them. It's where do we go back to loyalty?
Yeah, it's not about
Where do we
owning.
go back to somebody to really being your friend? Where does it go back to it actually being trust? It's
Yeah.
not even about ownership, bro.
It
Well,
depends
I
where people's
confide in
morals
you.
at in
I
their
confide
head.
in you. I confide in Bree. I don't give a fuck if you think that nigga is your soulmate. We're done. I'm going to fuck you up and we're done. Because I confided in you. There's a high possibility too. He confided in that nigga. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong.
It's just
Not too- not too
blank,
much on
period.
him. Not too much
Especially
on
when
him.
you sit down and say certain things.
Not too much on him.
It's
You
like,
know I like
damn.
him. Da 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 da.
That's why I don't sit down and
Why
tell women
you
about
like
if I'm
him?
getting good penis or if
You're
I'm getting good
team me.
anything.
Why
I'm
you
not
like
telling you
him?
nothing.
Wait, this is
Yeah.
Yeah. Circle. But yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
If I confide in you,
This
if
is
we
why she
friends,
feels so strongly about this because like
Not
what
even
if
that.
they're
I've been
your
felt.
soulmate?
I've been.
What if they're your soulmate?
I was like, girl,
No,
I
I've
doubt
been-
the nigga that treated me like shit is your soulmate, bro.
I've been having this conversation. I've been having this conversation. I just like to look at situations from different perspectives, but I've been felt that way about this topic. Again, not to say that I am not for dating my friends' exes or whatever the case may be.
it's not even to say that you're for that, but I think that you're just trying to always play like
The open-minded, bro.
open-minded. You're
You're right.
open-minded. You're trying to be more positive about situations instead of thinking about it in a negative light. Like nah, like
I'm
they didn't
more
have
emotional.
ill
But this is a
intentions.
situation that you feel like it's okay to be petty.
They don't have, yeah. Especially if they are your friend. I'm not even talking about associate. If they're my associate, there's a little bit different leeway on that. My good mans, somebody I hang out with, you're crazy.
It's a sense of betrayal.
It is betrayal. It completely
Not a
is.
sense.
Bro, I confide in you. I told you about what this person did to me, or I told you about the good times. I told you about the bad times, and you're going to go back and fuck that nigga. You're wildin'. We're done. We're done. Because why would you do that? Because what about also too the stories that I was telling you was like, ooh, yeah, I
That sounds
still
really
want to do
spicy.
that.
It's crazy because I actually had that happen to me. Like my first heartbreak it was a friend, but she wasn't that close. But we were kind of close enough. She was in my Sweet 16 court, and I would be at her house practicing dance.
Sometimes you don't even know if he really
shit.
done messing with
And
the
I'm
person.
telling her like, oh yeah, this is when we were younger. So like niggas having sex and giving head. It was always like tea, like oh my god, blah, blah, blah. It was good, blah, blah, blah. So I would like be telling the girls what went
Your
down,
business, yeah.
my business, and she's there like, oh wow, like
Bitches
blah,
is
blah.
taking notes.
And then, bro, we broke up. They end up together.
Bro, bitches
Oh,
is taking notes.
Listening.
You never tell you. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
be
lie.
talking about
I
none
also
of my
heard this
stuff
thing
like
too.
stories.
You're not really supposed to tell your friends about the good
How
that you
good
got
something-
going on.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about how good something
People be
is.
envious.
People do be envious. It's not even
And she
intentional.
probably have good penis in 6 months. You over here telling him how he pick you up,
And
put
she
you
know where to
over,
get it
all
from.
that.
She
She
know
like-
it's like
she like- she like,
guaranteed
bro,
good.
she like,
Job
I-
well done.
Right or
Coffee.
wrong, niggas used
Coffee,
to get
I want
more
a piece.
kills in high school just off of what
PC,
girls
PC,
talking
PC.
about certain things. Girls would go and try it. Girls would go and try it.
That's
I had
really
my
how
best
it
friend literally tell me like, "Oh, girls talk so much." I literally be having girls in my DM like, "I heard your shit was good,"
Bro, I
and that's sad. How
don't
much
even
women
remember
talk.
who the
Like,
person was, but
you over here giving her a whole referral. You don't even fucking know it.
bitches that do that, and that's my problem. There were some bitches that I knew whose nails I used to do, and she was just like, yeah, like, it was on some. This nigga is known for taking virginities. What do you mean by that?
Oh my god.
What do you
Like what?
What do you mean by that?
So I have the money for the virginity. You can take it. Let's do
What do you
this.
mean by that? What do you, bro? Auction
Why
off
is that
the
a
week.
hyping thing?
Bro, come on now.
The virginity,
You like getting your
like that's
dick
She
bled.
was like, no, it's
You
just
like
like
getting your
she
dick
heard that
bled.
it was good from her friend.
Yo.
You
She
like
heard that it
breaking
was good
that's
from
the
her friend.
person that
You like
should
breaking
take your
onions.
virginity.
Yeah.
He's the
It
virginity
was like
taker.
she heard that it was good
That's
from her
nasty.
friend.
That's
She wants to
weird.
have a good experience. She's afraid to have a bad one. You don't want to just have a nice
That's
intimate
sick.
experience.
Why don't you
With
want a
someone you
normal
really like?
experience?
Bro, you taking notes from someone. Yeah, bro, you might as well just da. Bro, we
Yeah.
all just booping the same person, and he all just.
Sick.
He just
And
And
that's
he's gonna
He
take
just
it.
collected
He's gonna
craziness.
take it. He's
So
gonna
that's
take
how
it.
they
You
do
take
it
some from me, you take some
themselves.
from-
nah.
I
This
just
is
hate
like,
them.
bro,
But we would have been a treesh.
when are we
Yeah.
when are we bringing back shame? When is it okay to be like, nah, like that's a little bit. Come on now, like you're dragging it. You're dragging it.
I took a virginity. I wasn't over here talking about it because I know what to do to make you like no.
So come here and get some.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Bro, like come on now, like when is it
Niggas
enough?
are really different though. Like niggas are really different.
Bro, diff. Like why would you do that?
Mm-mm.
A whole set of friend group, a whole friend group. You took all of them,
Now they're all Eskimo sisters.
bro. All BB buddies. Why?
Or like, oh yeah, if you want to get your virginity taken, you should definitely go to him. Like we shopping or something.
This is the store to get it from.
This is the store that you're gonna go to if you want a good experience. Like what? Nah,
Like, bro, that's what I'm just like.
that's crazy.
You're dragging it.
Yeah.
You're dragging it. You're literally auctioning off dick right now. You're dragging it. No, that's not OD.
No. Sorry, I blanked out.
No,
yes,
yeah.
it is OD.
I'm
It
blanked
is
out.
OD.
I feel like it's women that do it and like hide it and lie about it and don't give a fuck.
Like
about
I
it.
just saw that on TikTok
Like,
how she
that's-
was at their baby shower. She was at their wedding, brung a gift, flew into the baby shower. So you went out of your way to support me, do all these things, and then I think in the baby
Chef G
shower they
shit?
were dating.
The Chef G shit.
No, it was like a grown ass
That
woman
too
on
is
TikTok.
crazy.
Yo, that is sickening.
And it's public news at this point, but bro, fucking
And
my
he
baby father
posted
is
up the
crazy.
fucking pictures to them together.
Wait, what? Wait.
Whatever.
Chef
Chef
G
G fucking
going
his
on
baby
here.
mother friend. What do you do? At the
What?
baby mother friend.
And wasn't he mad in love with her, mad obsessed with her?
And
then
posting them together.
Yes, he
How
was
do you feel about your friends dressing better than you? Or do you feel like that's a thing?
for the
I don't
birthday
feel like
dinner.
that's the thing. I feel like that's how.
Birthday dinner. Yeah.
I
birthday
feel
Oh.
like you should
I
show
don't
up
think
and
that-
dress to impress, and I feel like all my friends should dress to impress.
Yeah, I've never like been out with my friends like, damn, she looked better than me. Or,
Right,
damn,
no.
she
Never.
don't look better than me. No,
Never.
we all look good together, and we're gonna look good together.
And my
As-
style is my style. Like
As long as you don't sit down and try to like, if
Make
I'm
it
coming
like
with a
it's your
silver dress,
birthday.
please do not come in a silver dress. Like that's like coming with a wedding type dress to somebody's wedding. Like you know certain things not to cross, but at the end
I
of the
don't
day,
really
you
care
also
about
know
stuff
your
like that
friends.
either.
I'm an over the top person. I know Bree's also over the top person. She probably gonna get her hair done, her makeup done, and just like sometimes your friends are those type of people. But I'm gonna say, yeah, make sure your face is not beat. Because I'm not doing my makeup. My friend is my friend. I have a makeup artist friend. You think I can tell her to not?
Do
Girl,
my face?
one time she guided me on how to do my makeup before you went out because she was like, yo, I want you to look on the same level as me. She worked at Sephora, so she got the beat down. You know? And she helped me. But at the end of the day, it's never going to be like, yeah, because she's trying to look better than me. I also know some
I
of my
feel like
friends
that's
are
just low-key
overdresses too.
malice
Yeah.
and hating,
Yeah.
hater energy.
That's Jada.
We all look good. We all look good.
Nigga,
All right.
nigga said we just going
It's
somewhere. It's
room
not
for
that
all-
serious.
It's room
Dressed
for
up
all
mad
the
crazy.
baddies. It's room for all the baddies. That's it.
I feel like that.
And don't tell your friends dress down if you're gonna dress up. That's shady. Like,
That's
don't
weird.
tell me to dress down, bitch. And it's just something chill. And then you wearing your thigh high boots and your fur coat. Fuck you, bitch. Cause I would have came the same way.
I
I'm
feel
looking like
my
a
friends
bum.
used to say stuff
and I'm
like
wearing
that,
sweats.
but like that's just me. Like
You know what?
I feel like my friends, like what you just said about don't tell your friends it's a chill thing and you show up a certain way.
That's just how you dress.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't
I
even
kinda-
feel like I was dressed up. Like, and this is when we were younger, so their style has definitely, evolved more. But like, it would be a situation like one time we went out and I literally had on sweatpants and I had on a bodysuit and I think I had on like sneakers or whatever the case may be and like a shearling jacket. But they were just like, oh, you look so cute, blah blah blah, like kind of like I was dressed up. I'm in sweatpants.
Yeah.
I think just certain
Well,
people,
how you
like,
watch
they
it.
just wear certain things and it looks like, I guess more elevated.
Or more
whatever
put
the
together.
case
Or you
may
look,
be.
or
More
look
put
like you
together.
put more effort
Yeah.
when you really did.
Yeah. But I think that shit is odd and weird. Like, wear whatever you want and look good doing something.
I want all my bitches to look good when I'm outside.
Period.
Because I don't hang with.
Bum ugly visions. Yeah.
I don't hang with the feces on the bottom of the sneakers and.
How do y'all feel about people asking you for favors? Before, what I mean by that,
I don't do money favors
I am very
at all.
I'll do it
uncomfortable
with close friends only though.
with
I
doing
just don't think
I
that
don't even
people
care.
prioritize paying you back. 'Cause
My thing
I
is,
bet
I don't
you
even
got
care
your
how
nails
close
and
we
lashes
are.
done,
Yeah.
but you didn't prioritize paying you back.
I've had falling outs with people about money, and I've learned that when it comes to money, people will be willing to jump off that bridge with you just to not pay you back. So I don't do money favors to people anymore. If I give you something, I'm giving it to you, and that's not gonna be nothing more than most likely $50.
Bro,
Like,
I was
I'm not
literally-
lending no $100. I'm not lending you anything that I know I'm gonna have to come back and really need it at a certain point in time with. Cause that's what anything over $50, I'm gonna need it back within a certain period of time. I don't want no extensions. I don't want no issues. Cause when people, and then sometimes you gotta text them for your money. You gotta hunt them down. You gotta do all these things, and it makes you feel like
And they be like, bro,
so
you're dragging
shitty.
it.
How am I
Yes.
dragging it,
bro?
and like it's my right, it's rightfully my shit. Like
They make you feel crazy over your money. I've been in a lot of bad money situations. So if it's not my, like, I wish I could say my parents, my mom, literally. But my mother's a six-figure earner. I know she's good to give it back to me. And that's why I can do those kind of things. I can lend my grandmother $300 to go to Trinidad and buy her ticket. She's going to give it back to me. But friends and other people, even if I'm close, I've learned that people are willing to shoot the whole shit down just because they don't want to do that. They're willing to go that far. I've literally had falling outs with people who I never thought would get that far over small money. Small money. I remember being broke in college and I lent my friend from high school $25. And I'm asking for my money back. He's like, I'm going to send you a money order. Bitch, I sent it through you to Cash App. Send it back to me to Cash App.
Money
Why
order,
the fuck are
money
you
order.
giving me a money order, bitch? Like, why? What are you doing? What is this?
To lose $5 up to $20.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yo, a money order? Not even a.
Hello, good afternoon.
It's the face.
I be thinking it's a job. Anyway.
With you though, how
Hello,
much did
good
you send?
afternoon.
Yeah.
This time,
what do you like?
Get in my
it
bag.
was 60.
That's
But it's still the fact that
Why did you send it?
because
I didn't
you wanted
even
to be there for
hesitate
the
to.
person.
No, that's not even the point. Because when I asked you the question, the first thing you said was this time. You've had enough. Why did you proceed to send it?
I didn't even think about it. Like, if somebody needs assistance, like this, my friend that she's been dealing with a lot, or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But I think
And
my
those
issue
be the
is,
people willing to just
I
cross
think my
you
issue
over
is
for
these
money.
people have jobs. I'm not working.
But that's the thing though. All right, you need it. Who you going to?
Nobody.
That's the
So
problem.
why do you keep giving to people you would never receive the
You don't
same
even
treatment?
Yeah, like you can't even ask
It's
her
not
for
even.
$60
I
in your
would
time.
never ask. It's a possibility that they probably would give it to me, but I'm just not gonna ask.
That's
I'm
the
not
thing,
that kind of
too.
person. I'm not asking you for nothing. I'll go without before I ask anybody for anything.
That's exactly how I feel.
That's how I am.
So
too.
why do you give it? Still.
So why do you give it to him?
I just don't.
So maybe today you
Why do
should
you
stop.
keep giving and giving and giving?
I'm so
When are you
serious.
going to stop?
When
My
are you
sister,
going to
I
stop?
need you to go and stand up for yourself. Tell them to get a job, get it together. Like,
For real. Get it
I
together.
watch too much Black Panther. I've been practicing since Black Panther. Literally.
Not for real.
That
though.
was not supposed to be
I don't.
racist or anything.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
forgot.
he
Cut
wasn't
that
even
out,
gonna put that
actually.
in.
Forget it. I don't even need to be. I don't need to get canceled. I love the African community.
I love that.
Afrobeat.
I'm sure that
Afro beats is crazy.
crazy. That's some white shit. Somebody
Nigga said,
I like Afro beats, so
I have,
I can make
I have
that
an
joke.
African friend, and we eat jollof rice together.
Jollof rice. But yeah, what you?
Fufu
You
dude.
done?
What you mean?
You done helping people? You done London?
I guess.
Cause why are you doing something that you wouldn't?
I
That's
started saying
that's
no.
my pet peeve though. Why are you doing something that you wouldn't? That's what I don't like. I don't like when people ask me to do something that I wouldn't actually do for them.
or I literally know that you're never stable enough that I can ask that kind of favor
That
from
too.
you. So it's just like, come on.
I really don't get it either. Like I always had it, And I'm not even trying to like toot my own horn, but it's like I've always worked hard to have it. So if people didn't have it, like I was the person. But my thing is, everybody knows that I'm not working right now because
And
I'm
they're
going
selfish. The fact
You
that
guys
they're
have-
asking
But that's why you
is
just have to put your
selfish.
foot down. I've been up and I've still said no to people about money and certain things like that just because My money is my money, and like I said, I value my money. I can have $1,000 in my bank account, and I still value that $50 I just gave you. And you may not. And people also don't value things when they know that you always have money, so they be thinking, oh, it's just small to her. It's not that deep. It's not that crazy. Like, no, Lanaya works 40, 50, 60 hours, and she still wants that money back from you. Sorry.
If they know that you're not working, why are you even okay with responding with, why are you asking me that? Like, why aren't you,
like,
why
I
don't you
definitely
asking
understand.
why are you asking me that? You know I'm not working. As my friend, why are you not considerate enough of my current situation to not even ask me no stupid shit like that?
I be thinking it's just desperation.
That's not on you.
And sometimes you be the fourth text. They got $50 from like 4 different motherfucking people. I used to know somebody like that. She used to deadass just like text, hey, can I get 20? Hey, can I get 20? And whoever's willing to send part of it, anything, she'll add that shit up to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. Sometimes motherfuckers just ask you for money to do shit that they don't even really ask you. I had a friend ask me for money to like literally go out to eat and do stuff. And I was just like, girl, honestly, I would stay home. When I don't have money, I stay home. I don't ask nobody for money so I can be able to front it and go out. My best friend who used to date this girl. She used to be at like a birthday dinner. I asked him like, yo, I'm short. Why the fuck would you show up to the dinner? Why the fuck would you looking all good on Instagram. Everything is copacetic. Everything is fitting the aesthetic. And you asking somebody for money to even pay for the birthday dinner you at. You should have stayed home. You should have been honest. Like, it's stupid.
You broke. You don't have it.
Like, stay home. That's it. When I don't have it, I'm not trying to buy no weed. I ain't trying to ask nobody for $20 so I can buy a little aid. It be hurting, but guess what? I'll get past it. Without asking somebody for money for something I don't truly need it for. Like, you asking somebody for money for something that is really not even life-threatening or in an emergency is crazy. Like, you have no pride.
Like, I need to know, what is that 64?
I don't be wanting to ask, but it's like if I see you blowing hookah later on your story, I'm really going to be like, wow, this is what my $100 was
$60 is an odd number. What is it for?
Nigga said it's an odd number. What is it?
You think 60 is an odd number?
No, it's even.
Odd by.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's an
like,
exact amount.
50?
It's an exact amount.
What
Why not
do
20?
No. Life-threatening things is you need rent money. What is this for?
So be transparent and just tell that person like, yo, my account is negative $48.72. Can you just send me $49 and I'll send it right back to you when I get paid on Friday. And like, I've done that with people, and when I say a date, I send it back right there and then. Like, I don't play people money, but people play with my money. And I realize my principles, me paying back somebody on time, me making sure they don't gotta text me, is something that I take pride in. I want to send that shit to you Friday straight 7 a.m. in the morning. You wake up to that shit right there. Don't even gotta, hey Lanaya, no. But people, they like for you to like hunt them down and like, hey, so can you still give it to me?
It's kind of like, do you still need it? They don't want you to need it anymore.
Yes. So when you're when they ask
you, need money.
Huh?
I'm gonna need money regardless of what I'm gonna need.
No, they think that you're okay. They don't.
They waiting for you to forget. They're waiting for you to forget.
And they think you need it. You are getting it today, not next week.
My thing is,
think you need
why do you wait till I hit you up to tell me that you don't have it? You been knew that you wasn't gonna be able to pay me back on this date. So what did you think was gonna happen on this date? You didn't even hit me up ahead of time to try to tell me like, hey, don't have it right now. I had to text you to find out that you don't have it.
Okay, guys. So we talked about some great stuff today. We talked about forgiveness and your friendships. If you should be fucking your friends, and if you should be fucking your friend's man or bitch or whatever it is. And it's like overall, have grace for your friends, especially the same way you have grace for your nigga, or just in general. Be more understanding of them, of what they might be going through. Like, just because someone is distancing themselves doesn't automatically mean that y'all are beefing or there's a problem. Sometimes it's okay to reach out to somebody and, like I said, to give them grace. What else did we talk about, guys?
I think you kind of covered it all.
Trios and how that could be problematic.
And having trios and in certain types of friendships, there has to be balance. And I think a lot of times that a lot of people don't realize that they have imbalanced friendships, even in regards to borrowing, in regards to communication, in regards to like a lot of things. Some people tend to be advantageous. That's a word. Yes.
Opportunists,
I think so.
maybe.
But opportunist, I feel like it's a.
Some people tend to be opportunists and take advantage of your kindness. They will overborrow. They will allow you to overextend yourself in
Because they know
ways,
you won't bend your back.
and because they know that you will bend your back and they will never do it the same way. And I think it's important to acknowledge and remember to respect yourself also in those situations. Sometimes some friendships don't need to continue, and it's healthy when you need to know when to stop. And so
It's okay to cut it off if it's not serving you.
Yeah,
It's
anything
nothing
that's not
wrong.
serving you.
It might hurt, but you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
If you feel a
And-
weight lifted off, you did the right thing.
And sometimes friendships are like dating. You gotta communicate what you want, what you require, what you need to have a successful friendship. But thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of LOL What the Fuck. It was extremely hectic. I hope you enjoyed the hookah and the jokes and the brandy. And come again to LOL What the Fuck, where we talk shit and say shit that makes you want to say
LOL, what the fuck?